Introduction. They say that patience is a virtue, and while that sounds terribly pious and old-fashioned, it turns out to be true. In the late 60s, Stanford University did a study on preschool children. They were given a marshmallow and were told that if they didn't eat it right away, they'd get more later. About half the children couldn't wait, so they ate the marshmallow as soon as the teachers' backs were turned. The other half did wait and were rewarded with a second treat for their patience. Decades later, a follow-up showed that the children who waited to eat that marshmallow actually got better SAT scores, got better jobs with better salaries, and generally had better, more balanced, and more successful lives. So, is patience just about delaying immediate gratification? Simply put, yes. It's a lot more than just that, of course, but it makes for a good start. In today's culture of instant gratification, where credit cards allow you to pay with money you don't yet have, where articles have to be short or you'll never read them, where you spend more time deleting emails you won't read so that you can get to those you need to, and where you can stay in touch with so-called friends you couldn't wait to forget about when you graduated, patience has become a dying art. We've been trained to want something 5 minutes ago, though yesterday would be even better. Fortunately, there's Amazon and DSL, but even they can only go so far. Impatience is becoming ingrained in us, and it's not working. There's a growing mountain of evidence from around the world which proves that effective multitasking simply does not exist. The more you try to do things simultaneously, the less effective and less productive you become, and the results tend to be inferior. Trying to make up for it by doing even more doesn't work. It only makes things worse, and you get frazzled and stressed. From a health perspective, impatience contributes to stress, high blood pressure, and premature aging, among other adverse effects. From a psychological standpoint, impatience leads to unnecessary risks and poor decisions. From a social point of view, being impatient is a guaranteed way of losing friends and making enemies. It's also just not very attractive. And since you're no longer a preschooler, the stakes are now much higher than losing an extra marshmallow. While circumstances and medication can affect your moods, you have far greater control over your own character than you probably care to admit. Fortunately for you, your attitude and knee-jerk reactions are not set in stone. What you've learned can be unlearned. Even better, your bad habits can be replaced by good ones. It takes patience, of course, but this book is here to help. Let's get started already.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.